Put your hands together for Mr. X. Legalize.
Good evening once again. I look at society and yeah, blow me fuse. I see drugs and alcohol being abused. I said, Dave, like we setting a new standard. You say with me and drug avoidance, X that go be hard. I bet him by 2016, drugs would be commonplace. Those who won't be using would be seen as a big disgrace. By then we'll be a nation of fools. Drugs prevalent in our schools, used by pregnant mothers. Our bankers and school teachers wake up, realize soon John would be legalized. I know that the time going to come when the drug pushers and users are wrong. The tongue going to parade this place like big heavyweights, and those will be the ones who be celebrate. I know, because the writing is on the wall, but Grenadians, they don't like to read at all. So much jump is wrong them, but drugs is not a problem. I know that the time gonna come, if you don't smoke, drink and get high somehow, you become the bad guy, even the girls will give you a fly. I know the Drug Avoidance Committee is an exercise in futility, but right now they acting surprised when they hear the word legalize. Boom, 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 boom. Bada, bada. I take a good look at our young people. They were looking older than the older folks that I knew. They had rum and ganja written upon their faces, and their fingernails beaming with nicotine. I know they never listened to the good surgeon, I could bet, when he said that smoking is dangerous to your health. And now no work, they're too lazy. Some even go crazy, turn to a life of crime. Families, no peace of mind, those increase in size whenever you legalize. I know that the time going to come when a 60, a 70, a 80-year-old will have to make sacrifice, body and soul, to care for a 25-year-old. I know, because instead of assets, you see, they would go into huge liabilities. Drugs would reduce them to waste and kill the human resource base. I know that the time gonna come when our girls want to get married, looking for a good hussy, they must travel overseas. I know, because of all the drugs we hook on in Grenada, the same man done. So if you don't want to be wise, go on, legalize. Boom, 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 boom. I had a little chat with Anselm Clouden. I said to legalize there must be some good reasons. He said in our courts we have a huge backlog of cases, and in the prison too much overcrowded spaces. In this economic time government could raise revenue. The agricultural industry will get a good boost too. and slim. Then it's total mayhem, right down to the very end. But good citizens at least deserve to live in peace. That you'll compromise whenever you legalize. I know, first you start with a spliff, next is cocaine. Every man would be free to sniff. Next we're moving on to heroin, ecstasy. Good God, have some mercy on we. I know, man, no matter how hard you try, legalization cannot be justified. And anytime that you do, the whole society gone through. I know that the time gonna come when our sports personalities going to turn to PEDs to improve endurance and speed. I know, but in the quest for higher heights, we have to ensure that they fly right. So please save them and realize we can't legalize. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
That was artist number 11. Put your hands together for Mr. X.